TV. How's everybody doing? I'm your host, Jadrian, if you want to call it a host. Yay! So I feel so important. Tonight is Tuesday. We're going to be doing Star Trek Online. Yay! And I'm so excited. Everybody will be so proud of me. First, let me just say hi to the Pug Pin. We got Obram, Cynic, Eagle Claw, and the Gamer Me. And so the really cool thing is I've been playing overtime the last couple of days for Star Trek, building up to, I'm hoping soon to get my Vice Admiral ship that I got for Christmas. So I'm level 39 now. Plus I thought, if I'm going to be running a lot of Star Trek stuff, I might as well get my street cred and level up a bit. Why take my opinion for it from, someone who's low level? But so now I'm starting to get up into the upper tier a little bit. I can actually get some of the bigger ships that I like. So I'm pretty excited for that. So we're going to do another player run content mission tonight. And this one is actually called Wounded Wolf by Akrilon. Not sure how you say it. I apologize. But I thought we'd give that a run tonight. So I pulled it up here on my mission thing that we can view. So what we have here is, I got the Wounded Wolf selected. So I'm just going to read the little introduction, and then if anybody wants to come and hang out with us on the game tonight, I can share it and we can run it. So looks like we got the crew pretty much. My wife's in. Yeah, my wife's in. We got Obram here, we got Cynic, Eagle Claw, and that's like our Star Trek Online group right there. So if you guys want to come run this thing, I'll read the little introduction script, and then whoever wants to come. Well, let me see. Let me hail it, read it, and then, oh yeah, we need invites. So either Eagle Claw or Cynic, if one of you two want to send out invites, I'll read the introduction mission, and we'll get grouped up, and we'll move on to the mission area. Okay, so it starts out, it says, Captain, I'm Lieutenant Commander Sorensen of Starfleet's Internal Affairs Unit. I'll be briefing you on this assignment, which has been authorized by Admiral Quinn. Starfleet has recently completed construction of Starbase 103 on the fringe of the Alpha Trianguli sector block. The starbase was intended to provide security to the outlying Federation colonies. However, a short time ago, we received disturbing information that it has the potential to destabilize the entire region. Apparently several days ago, let me get this real quick, Apparently several days ago, an altercation between our forces and the Xene, an alien race, occurred in the system. All we know is that several officers were killed during the altercation, and the Captain Wolf, the station commander, has inexplicably deserted his post. The starbase has only a skeleton crew on board and is ill-equipped to deal with this situation. Starfleet needs your ship to travel to the Trivis system and apprehend Captain Wolf. So that's the Wounded Wolf part. Alright, we accept. So now I'll take a look at my in progress. I just gotta find, there it is, my community authored. I like to make them primary, but it doesn't always let me. So let me just share it out. Alright, so hopefully everybody can get that. Yep. Yeah, it says travel to Trivis and Alpha Trianguli. Okay, so let me pull up my map. Who knows? Oh, it just happens to be where I'm at. I'm in the Vulcan sector, and there's Alpha Trianguli sector block. So I'm luckily ready to go. So I'm going to double click it and go. Now, I don't know when this occurred or how this happened, but somehow I did something that made my ship like this weird chrome metallic-y. Oh, I need to reshare. Okay. Hold on, Valeria. Let me reshare. And it made my ship this weird metallic chrome and these funky lights all over it. I don't remember what I did to get that, but it has... I don't know. I mean, I don't remember doing it. It used to not look like that. And I won't say it's bad. It's just... I really don't know what happened. Oh, Eagle Claw says some shields have graphic effects. Oh. And I picked up some pretty interesting shields. I'll go with that. Alright, never mind. That's my pimped out ship. Yeah, I've been really... Oh, I gotta help my wife get there. Okay, so... Yeah, do that. There you go. Okay, she found it. We're on our way. So I'm going to, not now, because I'm going to Alpha Trianguli, so I'll pass. And then Cynic says, that's the Riemann prototype covariant array. Wow, you know, you guys are sharp. Okay, so let me just take a peek at that. There's my Yamato. Here's my shields. Yep, neutrino deflector array. That must be it. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Where's my shields? Yep, Riemann prototype covariant. I didn't even notice that it did that. I just picked it because it had a lot of shield points. Who knew? Eagle Claw says some shields have graphic. Oh, I already read that part. Yeah, it's the shield. And then you can disable visuals on the ship shield, same as your armor. Oh, okay. So why don't we real quick... I'm going to disable... Okay, so this is what I look like normally, kind of federationed out. And then, when I pimp my ride, I turn into that. I got too much stuff in the way. Let me warp. Neat. I didn't even notice that before. It's a solid shield, and you can repeat the mission to get better versions as you level up. Oh. I don't know what level I did that one. I'll have to run it again. I'll run it again when I get my new ship, my level 40 ship. Claw, as you get higher ranks, you can redo the mission for a better version. Okay. So that's probably what I will do. Because I'm about to hit 40 and get my starship, so I'll probably just start rerunning some of those missions that give starship parts, so I can get my ship a little bit stronger. Because I've noticed that when I even replay some of those earlier missions, the enemies bump their levels up to match you, so you know your challenge is always there. And I'm getting to a point where I've really had to redo my tactics to keep me alive, where I used to just go straight and face them and just shoot my forward weapons. You know, now later I definitely have to try and keep my distance and circle them and just broadside. You know, every once in a while I can turn enough that I get a couple photons, but it just, you know, it's like reinventing the way I fight. So, getting there. Okay, so now I gotta go travel to Trivis. Let's see here if I can find Trivis then. So pull up my map, system list. There's Trivis. So we're gonna go to Trivis to start things off. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun lately. In fact, I've spent a lot more time in this game lately than I have even in Star Wars, and mostly it's because of the ship combat. That's probably, for me, that's my most favorite part of the game, is hopping in the starship. You know, I don't mind doing the ground missions and all that stuff, but getting out into space and just these massive ships going at each other, it's just very cool when you get, you know, fleet battles where there's like I just did a fleet battle earlier today where we were supposed to defeat a bunch of Klingons, but then it turned out there was Borg in there, and then it was player Klingons. So it was like PvP inside this war zone. It was very cool. And you had a whole bunch of Klingon ships and Federation ships all circling each other, and then you had like these smaller, fast Klingon attack ships that were just like swooping by and unloading with cannons, and it was just impressive. And you don't get any of that in Star Wars, and that's a real bummer, because in Star Wars that was also one of the big things, is epic space battles, and they don't have that. And that sucks. Sorry. I mean, I've given it a lot of time to catch up, and their space combat is still really dull. So I come here to get all that fixed. So that's me. Yeah, and then Obram says he really likes the ship combat. Yeah, for me that's their strong suit in here. I mean, their ground combat's fine too, but the space stuff is the better. Yeah, and also Cynic says ship combat is what he thinks is the best part of STO. So that's our favorite part. Eagle Claw, she says, I love the ship combat. I love the stories too because I'm such a Star Trek nut. You know, and I try to keep up with the stories and I read, you know, some of the quests and stuff, but mostly I just I just skip through everything so I can get through the ground mission so I can get to the space battle part. So, but yeah, I am digging their Star Trek universe. I've really started following that. Oh, Starbase. Is that part of Jervis? Well, I don't know. Well, I'm here. Let's go in and see if Starbase 103 is part of it. Oh, I guess so. So you go to the system, it says, Captain, we've prepared an approach to Starbase 103. Sensors are picking up traces of residual weapons fire in the system, as well as the wreckage of several ships. Alright, so we're about to hop in here. I think it might be safe if I go in and the rest of the group will follow up. Or if I'm lucky, it will just pull everybody in. Oh, an in-game message. Valeria and Nala. In-game, that's their in-game names, but they both said, remember to level match before we go in. And we should have been. Nala, squad leader, click to stop. Okay. Oh, if you travel too far from the group leader, you lose your level match, so. It's going to be the Starbase, so approach Starbase. Well, once we hop it, maybe you're already level matched. There you go. Alright, so we've level matched. So what level matching in Star Trek allows us to do is it allows the lower level players to artificially bump up all their stats and everything so that they're kind of playing on par with the higher level folks. So it kind of scales them up a little bit. It's nothing permanent. You're like on the weaker end of the matching level, but it does allow us to all group into these higher level missions together, which is a very cool aspect of the game. You never leave your friends behind. So here we are with our group, and we all have matched level, so we can all participate. And I've played before when I didn't level match, and I could still run the mission, but I die real easily. So level matching just makes you a little bit tougher so you can play with your friends. A lot of games reverse it. They lower the high level folks down. This one brings you up higher. So that's very cool. We can run some of these player made missions. So hey Pyromancer, how's it going? We just got into our starting area. Alright, so reading the mission, it says approach the debris field. So usually what's nice is on these missions you just go straight ahead. Oh, and then Nala says you can level match to lower levels too, which, yeah, that's true. If the person forming the group is a lower level, I believe that lets you match down. I'm used to matching up, so I guess I took it that way. Well, so it says here, Captain, scans reveal no signs of survivors. I highly recommend leaving the debris field quickly before more of these damaged ships lose containment and take us with them. Oh, they're blowing up. I suggest a direct course to the star base. Well, let's go. Helm. There's Nala's carrier, which I still think is really cool. Alright. And my wife, she's complaining about her. She goes, my super not fast ship, trying to keep up. Captain, I'm detecting a cluster of Xene warp signatures approaching our position on an intercept course. Although they're still some distance away, they're closing rapidly in an attack formation. I recommend going to Red Alert. Red Alert, team. Oh, so I better drop my full impulse in case we have to fight. Okay, I'm nervous. Sir, the lead vessel is hailing us on a Priority 1 channel. It seems they don't intend to be kept waiting. Federations. You came to our space with promises of stability and built your starbase in orbit of our world with assurance of peace. Now you use your powerful starships to destroy our vessels, while your soldiers slaughter the civilians on our planet's surface. That's not us. My own son was killed repelling your heavily armed troops from our civilian encampments. You will pay for your misdeeds. Wait. We're here to help. 'Cause I swear. That wasn't me. Alright, I gotta warp up to get up here. Alright, here we go. Here comes the big epics. So there I am, I'm broadsiding with my cruiser. Oh, I'm taking some damage here. Now, what's cool on the combat, you can reinforce specific shields. I've got... Or die in the first 2 hits, my wife says. Yeah, these are a little bit tougher ships. There we go, but I'm just broadsiding there. He put a shielded side towards me, so it's going to take a second to drop his shields are dropped. I'm hitting his body now. Boom. Okay, let's get another one. Reinforce my shield a little bit. Well, if you... Yeah. And then if you just spacebar once, it will automatically target for you. Oh, asteroid. Camera got stuck on the asteroid. Alright, let's turn here. Problem is with circling, when my enemy isn't circling, is I end up just hitting all of his shields, but at least we're hitting all the shields and dropping them. That way, any one of my teammates, when they go in, there's, that much less to have to worry about. And right now I've got my energy focused on phasers, so when I'm hitting him, my phasers are hitting a little, they're like recharging and hitting a little bit faster than usual. Come on. Alright, pump that shield. Alright, let's get this guy here. Use some crew abilities here. Cynic taught me about this crew ability. It took me forever to figure out how to load this, and I'm still not 100% sure on how to choose which skills I want. But I got this one here, it auto stabilizes my shields. The guy in the tactics department will assign shield strength based on where he's taking damage from, so it automatically levels out my shields as needed for a few seconds, which has actually turned out to be pretty handy. And then we're picking up some equipment that I'll look at later to see if I want to keep it or sell it. And I think we're good. I'm not detecting any additional vessels in the vicinity. I believe that the area is secure, at least for the time being. I've re-established our original course to Starbase. Well then, let's get going. Okay, just gotta turn now. Now I'm sure that's a lot more hairy of a battle when it's just one person playing. I'm not sure when the author is making these, how often they anticipate, we got four and five people running these. I think a lot of times they're kind of solo, so we're coming at this pretty good. So we're receiving a transmission. Alright. Are we ever happy to see you? We weren't sure how long it would take for Starfleet to get us resources to deal with this catastrophe. Oh, she's got that weird communicator in her ear. We have a situation that's developed that we are no longer able to handle. We need someone with actual command experience to deal with this incident that has turned into nothing short of a diplomatic disaster. Command experience? Where are your senior staff? Captain, I think it would be best if you beamed to the starbase immediately. Lieutenant Commander Keaton will brief you when you arrive. Please hurry. This situation is getting worse by the minute. Acknowledged. Transporter Chief reports the transporter room 2 is ready once you've chosen your away team. Beam down! And just accept. It'll kind of autofill the party for us based on who all's in the group, so I just accept and we beam down. Bum bum. And then we got the dreaded loading. In 2387, Hassan the Undying assassinated Rimus. Oh, missed it. Yeah, Eagle Claw says player-made missions seem to take a lot longer to load. Yeah, I've noticed that too. But I think it's just all that custom content that has to get assets and stuff. So, but that one loaded fairly quickly from what I'm used to. So, see Commander Keaton. Alright, thank you. There's Commander Keaton. That's easy. Whew. I like it when they're just that nice, straightforward. Okay, Captain, welcome to Starbase 103. We're all relieved that you and the Yamato, or your ship, finally made it out here. Being in the middle of nowhere, we weren't sure that help would ever get to us in time. I'm Lieutenant Commander Keaton, the only senior staff member left. Uh-oh. Starbase 103 was commissioned to bring stability to the Cardassian front and to provide protection to the new Federation colonists that call this area home. Construction of the starbase itself was only completed last month, and we only have a skeleton crew aboard. We're barely operational at this point. Okay, get on with it. Sorry, sir, I'll get to the point, but the background information is critical to understanding the delicacy of the situation. Starbase 103 orbits a G-class planetoid inhabited by the Xeen. While the Xeen are typically docile, a handful of extremists detest Starfleet's presence in the system. 3 days ago, an armed squadron of Xeen vessels assaulted and destroyed one of our shuttlecraft, which was on a scientific mission in the region. So 3 of our Starbase crew were killed in the unprovoked attack, including our first officer, Commandant Bastian. Okay, so Commander, I need to know where the captain is. Following the incident, Captain Wolf rounded up the crew members most loyal to him, as well as all the senior staff, excluding myself, and went off on a strategic mission to locate and apprehend the rebels responsible for the attack. There has been complete subspace silence since their departure, but we've received unconfirmed reports from the Xeen that the Captain Wolf has destroyed several of their vessels and has attacked civilian settlements on the planet's surface. Outrageous! Why would Captain Wolf do this? Captain Wolf and Commander Bastian were partners, and were romantically involved. Ooh. His death triggered an anger in the captain that I've never seen before in 3 years of serving with him. When the captain and the others left, I didn't expect that the goal of the mission, as anyone understood it, was to actually capture any of the rebels alive. I'm deeply concerned that the captain's thirst for vengeance has overpowered his sense of justice. So where is he now? We haven't been able to track the captain or the others since they left. You should be aware that Captain Wolf has a Vigilant-class starship at his command. The USS Renegade was originally assigned to the starbase to assist in station defense, since we're in such close proximity to the Cardassians. Wolf and the others took the Renegade with them for their mission. Last but not least, I have 2 suggestions, Captain. Familiarizing yourself with the captain's personnel file may prove valuable in your dealings with him. I'll assist you with accessing the personnel file, which is available for you to review on my computer. Secondly, G-class planetoids have low levels of oxygen, making respiration for most species difficult without triox injections. See Dr. Canal in sickbay to obtain a triox compound in the event that your investigation takes you to the planet's surface. Remember triox. And then to read the database. Alright, now as you know, for time's sake, we don't always read every single thing. So we're going to look at some stuff. Here's the personnel file on Captain Wolf. Let's get to the important stuff. Noted tactics consisted of tactical concealment facilitating preemptive strikes. So he's an ambusher. Wolf was promoted to captain, legally joined with Remy Bastien on stardate, a pursuant to interstellar civil law. Transferred from their respective assignments to starbase. Okay. So ambushes is probably the important part. Done. Then Commander Bastian. Starfleet Academy graduates. Good. Yellow is usually important. I'll just go to that. Bastian was killed during an altercation with the Xeen near Starbase 103 on stardate, blah blah blah. Okay, so those 2 are married. Command chart, USS Renegade. So we got, oh look, it's like one of those Defiant. I know they said a Vigilant, but oh, whatever that is. Designation USS Renegade, Vessel class Vigilant Tactical Escort. Assignment Starbase, Phaser Cannons, and Photon Torpedoes. And the Zine. They are a bipedal humanoid species native to the first planet in Trivis system of the Alpha Trianguli sector block. The Zine are generally regarded as peaceful in nature and respond favorably to displays of compassion. So those will be the key. The one guy, Wolf, likes to ambush, and these guys like and respond to compassion. So I'm sure that will play into this. Alright, all done. Let's go get our injections. Triox. Hopefully their sick bay is not too far away. We got a Frankie. I don't want to buy none of those. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Just chit-chatting, I see. Okay, well, we're looking for the good doctor's office. Welcome, Lip Skinner. Hope you're enjoying our Star Trek run-through tonight. Oops. I don't know why I just did a dive. Well, that don't look like sick bay. I think we turned when we should have went straight. There's sick bay. And there it is. Triox. What is it? Some sort of medicine. That's all I need to know. Let's do it. I guess we're good. So locate an adrenaline supply crate, and oh, I guess you can't do it yet. So I gotta find stuff that must be what's in here. So I'm gonna take some of this, some of that. Now I gotta find an antioxidant, which I think they just found. Oh, here's something over here. I think someone picked it up. Alright, great. So let's go on back. Let me come out of... yeah, return to the doctor. Hello, doctor. Here's your stuff. Excellent. I see you found all the materials. So the important part. Take the materials and place them in the synthesizing device. Alright. That's what I got out of it. And right there. Oh. Work with Lieutenant Verrill and sickbay. That must be this guy back here. Very fun, very interactive. Overheard that I'm supposed to help you combine. Yes, let's do it. Get to work. So we have to be careful to mix the components correctly. Oh, so this is when I was reading this, it said there's like puzzle parts. So here's the clues, and now we have to make sure we do it right. So here's what I remember from the academy. Adrenaline can never be added before antioxidants when vitamin F is an ingredient in the solution. Antioxidants must be added to a solution before vitamin F is added. Vitamin F cannot be the first ingredient added to a solution when combined with adrenaline. So it looks like we got vitamin F, antioxidants, and then adrenaline. Okay, so vitamin F, oh, I had clicked the wrong button. No, because I accidentally clicked on the wrong button. Vitamin F, antioxidants, uh-oh, that didn't work out. Antioxidants, vitamin, adrenaline, no, yep. Well, eventually we'll get it. Luckily we don't have to keep getting the, so, okay, so, for Akrilon, who made this, okay, if you ever watch this, if you really want to make it tough, make us go get the supplies each time we screw it up. Yeah, that'll really mess with us. Uh-oh, all hands red alert. So, Captain, head to the transport room and return to your ship as soon as possible. Alright. Okay, so we should have our injection. Now we're being attacked. And I gotta go to the transporter room. Why can't my ship just beam me up? Oh well. Here I go. Oh, we're being raided maybe. Uh-oh. Set weapons to fun. And Oberyn even posted in there, antioxidants first, then the Vita F, then the adrenaline. We figured it out though. My goodness, it takes us a few times. Plus with the delay, sometimes I'll go through something a couple times and figure it out by the time it broadcasts to the rest of the group. So I always feel like I'm, we've always got a little bit of lag I have to account for. Now why is it waiting? I should be accepted. Oh, we're waiting on someone who's playing her other game at the same time. My wife is a multitasker. Eagle Claw says, yeah, there's about a 7-second delay. And what's crazy, 7 seconds, man, it doesn't feel like much, but wow, that's huge, actually. That's big. So you're actually seeing me from the future. So I could like tell you who wins like the World Cup, and you can bet money within that 7 seconds and win. That's pretty neat. Alright. Oh, hello. And put the weapon I want. Nice. Take him down. Oh, look at us. Oh, look at us. Tearing them up. I love taking groups. Just tear through content. Alright, well, those are good guys. Alright, so I'm guessing we... Oh, force field our way through. Security force field 1 beta. So we just go through, drop the shields, repel the attackers. And with our group of... Oh man, a grenade got me. What? We were doing so good too. Help me, Obi-Wan. I spoke too soon. Alright. There we go. Oh my gosh, they really tore up. Look at that. I love her gun. It's bigger than she is. Alright. Moving out. Oh, can we help this man? Nope. He's gone. He's dead, Jim. He wasn't even a red shirt. Okay. Valeria's brave. She must be an NPC. They just charge into battle. They're so brave. Okay, well we took that group out pretty easy. They all need to be like that. Running through to the next group. Yep, y'all just keep hiding. Don't mind us. And speak to the commander. We're completely unprepared for more attacks. If you could spare a security team from the ship, we'll be in a far better... Okay, I guess we're going to spare it. Stand by in the station's transporter room. Understood. Just get to the meat and potatoes of it sometimes. Here we are in the transporter room. Stand on the transporter pads. Energize. Okay, I think we're doing something. Adrenaline pumping. Not really. But this is what teamwork's all about right here. Taking them out. Ooh, Moppin' Sauce. Welcome. Welcome to our Star Trek night. Loading. Apologize for the delay, but we've all determined that the player-made missions take longer. But there we are, we're back. On screen, we're being hailed. Your Captain Wolf is responsible for the murder of unarmed civilians and countless soldiers on the planet's surface. We will deal with Wolf and any other Starfleet officer that would protect him. Leave our system now or die. Wait, we will assist in locating Captain Wolf. The Xen have closed the channel, sir. They're locking weapons on the ship. All power to the weapon systems. And nice, more space combat. And it just looks like a big blur of lights and particles, and that's what makes it awesome. Oh, snap, except when my ship's about to die. Emergency shield power. Fire, fire, fire. Okay, let's target this one here. Okay. Oh, man. 2 hits, you're right. These guys are tearing us up. Okay. High shield power there, buddy. This is a much tougher group than what we faced a little bit earlier. Oh, something bright. Let's get some shields here. Yeah, this is something super bright. My screen is like intolerably bright. And I don't seem to be damaging anything. Oh, I think I must be too close to the planet. Don't worry, I'm about to be defeated. Yeah, I was too close to the planet. I'm not hurting that Xen firebrand at all. Let's attack something else. If one target ain't working out, try another one. Let's pump shields up here. Okay, here we go. That's taking some damage. Okay, I'm fighting something Xen Abysm. Not sure how you pronounce that, but it's cloaked. Okay, so now I'm on the Xen the Spoiler, because the one I was fighting cloaked. So I've changed targets here. So the big Xen the Spoiler is what I'm after. And it just went down. Now I'm on something called a Xen Firebrand. Take items. Oh, I missed it. Oh man, I'm taking damage. Emergency shield power. Get my guy to monitor shield, ship strength, shield power for me. Dang, these guys are tough. Alright, let's see. That guy's shields drop. Oh man, my crew is like getting torqued. See if I can turn enough that I can fire a couple photons at this guy. Unless they kill me. I'm about to die. Emergency shield. Alright, I'm turning on that firebrand. We got him. Alright, let me turn so I can turn my little bit stronger shields towards the enemy. So it's nice. There is some tacticalness behind the combat. It's not just mindless lights and stuff flying at each other. You actually got to take into consideration shield strengths, and you can reinforce individual shields, and if that's not working out for you, then you actually need to maneuver the ship so your stronger shields are facing the target. And I was too close to the planet again. So I also got to worry about shields and then what weapons can I bring to bear. And I specifically took weapons that would overlap firing arcs just so I could make sure I'm hitting him with a nice broadside of phasers whenever I can. And this guy has some exceptionally strong shields, but looks like they just come down a bit. We're all ganging up on him now. So right now I got him good and broadsided. Oh, Sherlock's there with us. How's it going? It says fire everything. Use the Corbinite device. Okay. I was saving that for later, but let's do it. Corbinite that guy. Let's see if I can turn enough to put some photons on them. Boom! Boop. Turn some of the battle music up a little bit. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him! Broadside, broadside, broadside! Phaser, 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 phaser! Drop some more shields on him. There you go. Yeah, take that. Oh, he dropped my shield. Get some emergency power to shields. I survive. Oh, he's a tough ship. He's got, right under his name, he's got these like 4 little bars. That kind of tells you like how strong they are. That's like an elite type of ship we're fighting. So he's like extra tough with extra strong shields. And I'm too close to the planet again. And it's dead. I'm getting away from the planet, so the light should go away. Did it! And Silverlock asks, do you have a good science ship with you too to take down those shields? Oh, here's somebody. I don't think we do. Science? Bah! Oh, my wife has her level 8 science ship. So probably not the best at taking down shields. But you know though, I don't need a science ship to take down shields when I use phasers to take them down. Well, I mean, it's not as good, and it takes a lot longer, and it's a waste of energy, and you usually die a few times, but it does take their shields down. Oh, Eagle Claw, she says, I'm a 50 science ship. Oh, I didn't know the carrier was a science ship. I thought the carrier was probably like the cruiser line. Ending Captain Wolf's rampage, blah blah blah. Okay, if we can reconfigure the 3 satellites, we should be able to cut through the interference and locate Captain Wolf and his crew. Let's get to the satellites. Silverlock says, I always played a science ship and I love the utility stuff. I haven't tried a science ship at all. I like the cruisers. I like that traditional Enterprise type of thing. However, once I have the hundreds of thousands of money to burn, I can get a science ship to try. I just have not ever tried them. I had some friends that when the game first came out, I mean, they absolutely loved it. I think they've nerfed some things since back when, but they used to have high-level science officers, and they said they would just like drop a shield like super fast, and then just unload a whole bunch of weapons on a target and take it down consistently at higher levels. So, but I've not really tried that. I just didn't like the look of some of the science vessels. That's mostly it. I know that's kind of probably silly, but looks matter sometimes. Reconfigured. Next. Which is out here somewhere. Silverlock says, haven't played since like 2-3 months after it released, but my science ship was bad. Yeah, that's how my friends were. Well, it's free to play now, so you might as well hop back in and play with us. Oh, here we go. More bad guys blocking the shield, or this, whatever it is. They won't let me recalibrate till they're dead. Oh, crap. And that many of them are dropping my shield. Badly. Target somebody. There we go. AJ Hardy is logged in. I'm not sure who that is. I got people on my friends list. I gamed with some folks a while back from the UGC something. Oh, I can't think of it right now because my brain is blank. But it was like the UGC Starbase, user generated content Starbase folks, and I think I put some of them down as friends, and then I haven't played with them again. So I think every once in a while I see some of them pop in and out. Whoop, a level 9 weapon? Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, he's about dead. This one's about dead. And Pat M82. Hey Pat, how's it going? Alright, now we can recalibrate. Yeah, this would be a lot tougher solo. Okay, so approach satellite number 3, which is over here. Full impulse. Turn, turn, turn. Ship is so pretty at full impulse. Warning. Oh, let me slow down. Okay, I'm detecting the energy signature of a Federation vessel. It's the Renegade. Uh-oh. Hey, we're doing good, Pat. I hope you're doing all right. Okay, we could have the opportunity to get a jump on the Renegade if we could surreptitiously lower her shields. If I recall correctly, you obtained the prefix code from Commander Keaton's database. Oh. I was not paying attention to any number codes that I saw. Any ideas? I don't remember at all. Can we look at our dialogue? Isn't there like a log? My wife says it's the third one. 53-412. Okay. Transmitting. Yep, she found it. Nice! The code was effective. Plot and intercept. Alright, here we go. There he is. Now if I knew how to use a tractor beam, he'd be all set. Got it. The Renegade jumped to warp and has left the system. Ah, of course. I suggest we board the satellite and deal with the Renegade crew members and recalibrate the satellite immediately. Here we go. So far, what I like about this mission so far, just partway through observation, it's condensed, it's quick. We've had a great smattering of some ground-based story-related items, but it hasn't been overly drastic. It's, you know, come at a decent rate. And then we've had a mixture of some ground combat, some space combat. So this is actually a really tight mission in a nice little package so far. And we started about, let's see, probably about 10:40 Central Time, somewhere there. It took us about 10 minutes to get going. So we've been doing this now about 30-40 minutes thereabouts, and it's going pretty quick, it seems like. So this is a really well-paced mission. Now, obviously, we skipped dialogue, and I apologize to the author. You know, it's just for time. We don't have the time to sit and read all the dialogue options. But however, if you're just someone watching the video, obviously you have seen it, and it's like a spoiler watching the walkthrough. But I encourage you to come and still go through it slowly and read all the dialogue. You know, just take your time, enjoy it, because your authors, they actually put a lot of really good stories and background that we skipped through. So, you know, go through and play it for yourself. Okay, so let's see if these guys have anything. Well, Captain ordered us to do stuff. Didn't realize Starfleet would be sending us additional resources for the mission, which is why I was surprised to see you. What's Cat Wolf doing? We're on a mission to capture a handful of Xene rebels that are responsible for the attack. They claim the captain is murdering civilians. Really? You're not here to help us, are you? You've been sent to bring us in, I take it. Ensign, you're coming with us. Oh, had a feeling. We'll beam you up shortly. Alright, looks like combat time. Wait a minute. Are those... Yep. Oh, I'm using like my shotgun. Look at that. Boom! Oh yeah. Knockback effect. That's right. Bam. Okay, everybody alive? Alright, let's go. We're going. Well, I don't have no chat bubble to her, but I can use the computer. And Shiny Gem. How's it going? Let's see here. Silverlock says, is this that mission where they discover Wesley Crusher in an orgy on the holodeck? I hope not. We should speak with the new crew, or with this crew member about decrypting computer. Alright, you better talk to us. Listen carefully, because I'm only going to tell you how to do this once. Okay, everybody, take notes. Our 7-second delay, I gotta be slow. Alright, so we have to access the 4 subcomputers to receive a letter of the alphabet, which translates into a number based on its position in the alphabet. Alright, no problem. So for example, the letter A would translate into number 1, as it's the first letter. C would translate to number 3. So a simple cipher. Alright, I got it. Oh, here's the tough part. Then multiply the number value of the letter by 3.14. Okay. For example, if the letter were A, you would translate the clue into its numerical value of 1 and then multiply it by 3.14. The result, of course, would be 3.14. Do this for at all 4 terminals and finally enter in all of the values into the main computer in ascending order. Alright, and she's going to help us put them in once we're ready. Alright. Let's get a clue. So ascending means from the biggest, right? From the biggest to smallest. Alright, so here's a clue. Smallest to biggest. Okay. Alright, so first of all, for all you note math takers, the clue on this console is F. So you got to take F, A, B, C, D, E, F. It's the 6th. So 6 times 3.14. My goodness. Silverlock says, your mission should you decide to accept it, is to clean up the holodeck after Wesley polluted it. Alright, so 8. My wife's writing some down. That's more like a Mission Impossible than a Star Trek. Shiny Jim says, Deboli delve where no man has ever been. Or woman. Come on now, I like... Oh wait, no. It's Wesley I don't have to like. It's Will Wheaton I like. It's Wesley that we had problems with. Alright, here we go. Ching. Okay, next clue is an R. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, 13. So 13. Oh, my wife's got her handy calculator out. Okay, so R, got it. And of course, the last 2 computer consoles aren't in this room. Okay, so let's just run out here for a moment. Oh, math. Alright, here's another one. Examine. L. Should be 12. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Then R is not 13. Did I say 13? Must be like 18. I messed R up. Great. And no one called me on it. I know. Shiny Jim's like, darn game's trying to make me think. I know, right? Okay, it's 18. Alright, and then this one is U. Okay, so we had F, R, L, U, I believe. Yep. Oh, hey, there. Had it for me. F, R, L, U. Okay, so we're going to go back. My wife had her calculator out, so I'm hoping we match up properly. So, through. I believe we are ready. Luckily, I don't have to think too much. It's the calculator that does that part. Okay, I'm going to talk to the lady and let's put this stuff in. Okay, so which number do we enter in first? 18.84. Check. What's next? Okay, check. And I'm going off what my wife has. So 56 point. There is no 56.56. Whoa. She's recalculating. Oh, and Nala even put them up too. 60 point. Well, she's got 65.94. Yep. Okay. Good job, team. It took two of us to do it right. Okay, now we got to recalibrate the main computer. There it is. Shut down. Yay! Since I've located several Starfleet personnel inside of a compound on the planet's surface, we're ready to transport you directly to the surface near the compound. Let's do it. And what I like about this, since we do skip a lot of dialogue, is I like it when the author puts the important parts of the dialogue for us to see. So even though the rest of the dialogue is nice additional fluff and backstory, when you're on a mission to get this done, sometimes we just need the meat and potato. We'll save the bread for later. Carbs are bad. So we'll eat the bread later and we'll eat the meat now. Something like that. Silverlight says, math! I know, and I keep trying to explain to my son when he'll need math in the real world, and apparently you need it when you play video games. Who knew? Or if you're a mathematician. Who knew? Every day. Or at least if you play Star Trek. This is not the first time that we've had math in our missions, and we get past it eventually, but there's a lot of smart people out there making really smart missions, so I'm glad I got people coming with me. Shiny Jim says, a little summary. Cool. Yes. If you're referring to like the little summary text box, so I know exactly what to skip to and read first. I love those so much. I feel bad because I'm missing a lot of the effort they put into their stories. So sometimes I have to go back and just run them just so I can read. Alright, so speak with this guy. Alright, so Starfleet, why have you done this to us? No, we're here to help. So I remember I have to pick the compassionate options on these guys. If you're really here to aid us, then please help us treat our casualties. So quickly, treat the injured and report back to me. Alright, oop. That was me. I accidentally shot him. Alright, so we got our medic people out. Ooh, hey, people are bringing out their pets. Check it out. Hold on, story. Don't get in the way of my pet. Got my corrosive acid rock, dude. That was hot. Oh man, but it made the story go away. Alright, let's go back and talk. Due to our limited knowledge of Xene physiology, typical treatments may not be effective, and I'm unsure of how to proceed. Research the various burn treatments. I'd appreciate any recommendations you could make, Captain. Okay. So select from the following list of burn treatments for additional info. So we read about cortisine. It's a powerful and addictive stimulant used to treat serious electrical burns, and also known to revive a stunned or unconscious patient. Dermaline gel. A compound made from dermaline and used as a topical treatment for first and second degree burns, such as those caused by energy weapons. See, I'm sure that's important because as our medics go through and heal people, they have to pick what type of healing to put. So, memorize. Dermal. Medical tool used to heal minor skin wounds such as cuts and less severe burns. The dermal regenerator is known to work best on lighter skin pigmentations. And that's it. How should I manage this patient's second degree burn? I think someone's already got it. Access. Oh, accessing again. Impulse. Oh, this is... Oh my gosh, we've moved on to more medicine. Cardiostimulatory drug. Oh, I'm going to let my wife handle that. I'll let the science people handle that one. My gosh. I'm letting the medics read. Silverlight says, don't divide by 0 or you will vanish. Oh, that's true. However, if I divide by 2, I'll live infinitely. Smaller, but infinitely, because many. It just keeps having. Which is why, theoretically, if you keep jumping half the distance of your previous jump, you will never reach a point farther than you. Because you'll never reach a point. Just gets fractionally smaller. Yeah, Shiny Jim says, man, you need an actual crew to get by those. Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. That's why I bring a crew with me. Because they are solving all the medical problems. Turn to medical database. I'll just let them solve it out. Then I can feel like the captain. Go heal people. That's your job. I just read stuff and make decisions. They gotta find injured civilian number 1, which I think they're working on right now. I'm a captain. I'm in my captain's chair. I have to do my lean forward Kirk thing. We must find a way to heal Civilian 1. And there he is. Done. Can I exit this now? Return to the magistrate. Okay. I think I'm good. Now I just want to talk to the magistrate. At the top of the hill southeast of here, there is a compound where the rebels are known to hide. I believe that Starfleet bunch was headed that way too. This way. Let's see, Shiny Jim says, knowledge can't hear you. What? No learning from your video streams, huh? Eagle Claw says, yay, medical geekness helps. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm glad we've got some medical geekness with us, because I do not. Oh, we won't hurt you. I guess we're moving on. Have no time to help you anyway. We have to stop a bad man. Silverlock says, to unleash the nanite swarm. Let them do the work. Looks like the compound is directly ahead. I recommend neutralizing all of the guards prior to entering to prevent us from being surrounded once inside. Okay. Let's do it. My gun is a lot more accurate if you guys don't move. Or kill me before I can kill one of you. Oh my gosh. There's like 800 of them up here. We're not doing so good there. Okay, next time I go up, I won't just charge the hill. Had I known, I would have shouted Leroy Jenkins on the way up. We'll do that next time. Help. Silverlock says, nope, you got knocked. Yeah, I got knocked out. He used the boxer term. He used the Mike Tyson term. I got knocked out. Oh, and they're back. Okay. I switched weapons. This is my little bit better weapon. There we go. Each one we kill is one less we gotta deal with. So, there we go. Whew. Did it. Good job, everybody. Alright, let's see. Eventually I'll pick up some better equipment, so we'll just... Medium hypo, who uses those? He's wounded. Let's get in there. Shiny Jim says, beam me up. I know, I should have done that sooner. Beam me up before I died. The locking mechanism on the door seems to have been recently destroyed. Uh-oh. Oh, they should confirm that Captain Wolf, or whatever, we can enter at your discretion. Well, if they broke the lock, how can I get in? Well, that's silly. I think they would have taken care so they could have barricaded it. What was once a compound will now become a tomb for those bad, bad people. Just had a Lord of the Rings moment where Moria, it was the mines of Moria, but now it became the tomb of Moria for the dwarves. Okay, I'm also detecting a handful of Xene throughout the compound. We should proceed cautiously. Phasers at the ready, Mr. Worf. Oh, my guy's name is Rain, not Worf. Phasers at the ready, Mr. Rain. I'm glowing. Must have got buffed. Careful, Captain. I recommend running, jumping, and crouching to avoid being detected. Okay. How do you C for crouch? Okay, so I don't think I can jump that. Nope. Crouch. Leroy Jenkins. C crouch. Oh. Someone triggered it. We barely cleared that explosion. I think we can safely assume that if the Zine weren't aware of our presence before, they are now. Let's keep going. I know you just saw the explosion 7 seconds ago. Who are these people? Starfleet officers and Zine soldiers mixed. There was a bloody battle here. Oh, here they come. They were lying in wait. Oh, that's right. Remember, he likes ambushes. Oh, Captain Wolf does, huh? I guess these guys like ambushes too. Let's go. Charge! I believe that we can use our tricorder to interface with the access panel in order to disrupt the magnetic seal on the door. Well, let's do it. Somebody. Go science people. Awesome. Here we go. Here they are. Jadrian. I don't have a last name. My goodness. How many of them are there? It's like trying to get leftover candy at Walmart after Easter. Gee whiz. Alright, we did it though. Secure the control room. I guess that means we get to talk to people now. Oh, I accidentally hit a button when someone else did. Hang in there, we'll get you out. We should speak with him immediately. Guess we gotta get this guy. Oh, that's Captain Wolf. He was captured, huh? Well, I think it. Oh, we gotta negotiate with the lead insurgent. My bad. I was hitting buttons and I think I missed an important part. As you can see, I've taken your warlord, Captain Wolf, prisoner, as I now intend to imprison you. That may prove difficult, and Silverlock says, in fact, you need to talk to them with your phaser. It's about to happen. Our time runs out, Captain. How did you... Oh, he captured Captain Bath. I thought they killed him. Why did you attack the station crew? We attacked your Federation starbase and the crew as an act of simple preservation. We have seen firsthand how your Federation assimilates countless worlds and cultures through subtle political means. Some of us prefer things more open, more honest, without the subterfuge. We're a peaceful coalition. Our time runs out, Captain. I will entertain your questions. Oh, how did you capture that guy? Commander Bastian has been less than cooperative with us, and would have been indefinitely detained had it not been for your timely arrival. You're barbaric! You're coming with us. Uh-oh. I've erected transport inhibitors throughout this station, blocked communications, and have also taken the liberty of sealing this room. Exhilarating, isn't it? It's okay, I got my phaser. Oh, it wasn't highlighted. I'm not reading all the non-highlighted, so it says we're gonna die soon. I think we're okay because we have Epic Winning on our side. Epic Winning has joined the fray, so I think we'll be okay. I don't want to talk to any of them really. Okay, that's Bastion. The ideal way to move him would be to beam him out. That may prove difficult. I think we're done there. I don't need to talk to the insurgent guy no more. Captain, I have bad news. The force field controls for this cell have been destroyed, which, let's see, the cell is also lined with some sort of dense metal that will prevent us from beaming the captain out. Without more time, I don't think there's anything I can do. Well, keep working at it. For gosh sake, don't waste your time on me, Captain. Get your team and Commander Bastion out of here before the generators blow this place apart. Now go! Well, I was thinking Gandalf, fly you fools, or whatever. Oh, Shiny Jim says resistance is futile. Assimilate. I don't want to assimilate any of these people. Alright, so we gotta figure out what to do next. Find a way out of the compound. Well, my chat thing is over here somewhere. It's like this whole circle. Oh, there's a door. If we could pry open the control panel to this door and expose the wiring, we might be able to short circuit the controls, allowing us to escape. Okay, who here on the team is a convict? We're at the hotwire the door. Okay, my wife says she's got that. If we can locate Commander Bastion's shuttle, its proximity to the compound should allow us to use it to transport and beam out Commander Bastion. Make it so. Go science. Go science. Shiny Jim says, what use are phasers if you don't set them to overkill? Not much. I always set mine to fun, really. We need to sever the power supply to the unit. Let's scroll down and read. Traditionally, cultures use the prominent color in their society to indicate power. I think these guys use black. Go with black. Choose black. Cut the black wire. Did it work? Nope, as it didn't seem to work. Red worked. I thought, well, the guy's wearing like black. What the heck? Here we go. Yeah, everybody else is shouting red, and I'm like, it must be black. You know, and it was funny because I worked bomb disposal and explosives and whatnot in the army. I was a combat engineer, so you would think maybe I would do a better job at picking the right wires to cut. Who knew? Oh, hello. And we're out. There's the shuttle. We need to retrieve pattern enhancers from the shuttle and tie them into the main transporter system. So head to the shuttle quickly. Run! Alright, someone's picking up the pattern enhancers. So quickly, Captain, activate all 3 pattern enhancers to begin. Alright. I think we got it. They're active. 1 left. Good, I think Nolly got them all. And talk to the captain. Commander. Trevor, is Trevor okay? There's no time. We have to get out of here. Uh-oh. Get out of my way. I'll get him myself. Get a hold of yourself. USS Renegade has returned and ranking officer is demanding to speak with you personally. Well, beam us up quickly. Talk later. Beam now. Yep, here comes the kaboom. There's a bomb on his butt. There's a bomb on his butt. Let's get out of here. Does that mean we left Wolf behind in the detention center? We left one of our own behind. Starfleet sucks. I guess they don't have a leave no man behind. That's right. They're the sacrifice 1 to save 10. That's why being a captain is such a hard burden. You have to make those difficult decisions. We did it though. Whew, we made it. He wasn't fit enough. He will not be missed. I will miss him, Shiny Jim. I will miss him. Good thing you're back. The USS Renegade is hailing. On screen. Just moments ago, we intercepted a communication from the Rebel Zine compound on the surface bragging of Captain Wolf's death. Your name was mentioned as being instrumental in turning over Captain Wolf to the Zine. Lies. A rebel named Rowe is claiming responsibility for the execution of Captain Wolf on the charge of mass murder. He claims that he deceived a Starfleet rescue team into abandoning the captain on the planet's surface after staging the imminent destruction of the rebel base. You've been duped, Captain. We intend to take you into custody for neglect of duty, resulting in the murder of Captain Wolf. Stand down. Well, we're Starfleet. Oh, Silverlock's gotta go. Alright, Silverlock, see you later. Have a good night. Oh, Pat M says, don't worry, he's dead. Raz killed him. Oh my gosh. Always blaming you for death. Well, here we're going to discuss this reasonably because we're Starfleet. Stand down. Alright, we're going to fight. So I'll monitor the Renegade's shields. If we're able to disable her shields long enough to facilitate a transport, I'll attempt to beam the Renegade's crew to Cargo Bay 2. I've erected force fields. Alright, let's do it. And she's got shuttlecraft. Alright, let's get moving. We've engaged the Borg. Well, okay, not Borg, but... Someone tractored me. Hey, accolade complete. Enemy of the Terran Empire. That's not a good accolade. I'm part of Earth. I'm part of the Terrans. That's terrible. That's not a good accolade to have. Oh, because these are like epic shuttlecraft. That's awful. Here, I'm gonna launch some of my fighters. I forget what quest I did. I'm gonna have to find it again and redo it, but that's awesome. I picked up some fighters that I can launch. That's awesome. Man, that shuttlecraft, his shield's coming down for nothing. Oh, now they're down. Okay, now he's taking hits. Okay, now he's good. That guy's shields were tough. Battery. There's something else I should pick up. Maybe not. Oh, something out there is still shooting. Oh, I'm too far away. I gotta get close. Okay, coming around. We're coming about. Oh, it's another one of those shuttlecraft. I think this will be weaker. Nope, another tough shuttlecraft. Let's drop their shields. Yep, good. We dropped the shields now. We just gotta drop it. Nice, we got it. How'd we do? Gamer Me says, sigh. Is it too late to join you guys? Oh, yeah, we're actually just about to wrap this one up. Sorry, Gamer. Yep, we're just about done. We're kind of at the dying part of it. The second you start the stream, my video card overheated. Oh, no. Oh, that's awful. Let's see. Captain, as per our plan, I was able to beam the majority of the Renegade's crew to our cargo bay in the moments before her destruction. 42 of her crew are being held there under guard. Good job. We're being held by Starfleet. They're requesting an immediate mission status update. They'll probably want to conduct a formal mission debriefing at Starbase. And do you think they'll will be sent back to track down? Oh, look, that's like leading into possibly a part 2. Because we got to track down the Rio and the remainder of the rebels. I'm not sure, but I think we've done enough damage. Well, this mission couldn't have had a more tragic ending. And if I were you, Captain, I wouldn't cross paths with Commander Bastion for a while. I don't envy you having to report to Starfleet. Or do I? Someone once said, love is insanity. It is the taking over of a rational and lucid mind by delusion and self-destruction. That would seem to have done some meaning here. Hail Starfleet. The Wounded Wolf is done. Awesome. Oh, boy. Oh, Gamer Me is just checking to see if anybody's staying on. I can't. I have to get ready for work tomorrow, so we're going to wrap this up. So let's wrap this up. Thoughts? How did that play out, team? I'm going to give that 4 stars. I don't have to type the review. I'm just going to tell them to come watch it on Twitch. Playthrough on HTTP twitch.tv/ I don't know what the video number is until I save it. Uh-oh. Gotta do it this way. That one. Okay, for anybody watching this maybe late or wants to see it later, there will actually be a pug listing in the Star Trek Foundry section, specifically by name of this mission. This is Wounded Wolf. So there will be a link you can click that will take you right to the Twitch, just in case you're not watching this from Twitch. So that will be available. So I gave it a 4. So Nala put in here, it was a nice mix of space and ground. Actually, I think it was balanced really well. It kept things moving. There was quite a bit of dialogue in there, so there's a lot of reading you can do. So this is a really good on text, balanced by a lot of action, which is always good, you know. And it was broken up nicely, so you had story, something, story, something, story, something. It was really quick. It was good. With a group, it played solo and maybe scale to your level. Probably would be a little more challenging solo. Fortunately, though, with a group, as we run it, we usually get through things really, really well. So it worked out great for us. Oh, and then Gamer Me says, give them your YouTube. Oh, yeah, I guess I could have done that. Yeah, it'll also be on YouTube. Yeah, well, too late now. Maybe I'll put that in the post when I put it on the Star Trek Online. It's also going to be on YouTube. And this is clocking in about an hour and a half, just under an hour and a half, which is fine because I can post all of that on YouTube. So, what did you think? My wife said, eh. She said, eh. Uh, Okay, so I'll paraphrase. Okay, so my wife, she's not enjoying so much the space combat portion because she's level, you said 8 or 9. Did you? 9. She just recently made 9. So when you scale up from level 9 to level 50, yes, you're technically that much stronger, but you're actually still pretty weak. You're on like the very low end of the 50. So she dies really, really quick. So she's not too keen on that. Ground combat, she enjoys a little bit better because being weaker, she can stay in the back and heal or res people as necessary. So for her, the stories are good, the ground combat portions are good, but until she's higher up, the space combat portions, she just dies like in a couple of shots and she's dead. So, gotcha. And then Gamer Me says, Raz, join me, we can do some quests. I just started too. Yeah, well, we're going to bed. Sorry. I'm taking her with me. So, you'll have to play this weekend. I'll probably be playing this weekend because I'm on a race to level 45. I want to get my Christmas ship. So if you're on this weekend and I'm playing this weekend, I can help you run through stuff. Oh, not right this second. Okay. So yeah, hey, if we're playing this weekend, because that's my goal, is I want to try and spend the rest of this weekend, some of this weekend, get into 45. So I can easily help you do some lower stuff too. Eagle Claw. Oh, okay, she's putting some stuff up there. Obram put in here, I missed it. He said it had some puzzles and not necessarily a happy ending. That's true. I'll give you that. The puzzle, I forgot about the puzzles because I brought smart people with me. But it is nice to have puzzles and sometimes things just to kind of break up the monotony. You know, always just story, but some things to get you engaged in the story is a good touch. And the puzzles weren't like that super difficult. You know, just get a calculator and you're fine. You know. And then the gamer me asked, "Did she kill anyone today?" And then Shiny Jim says, "If not, I'm sure she'll fix that soon." She don't like that. Oh my goodness. And then Eagle Claw asked, "What is your Christmas ship?" It is, I got it in my inventory because I don't know what else to do with it. I just carry it. It's the Odyssey class. You have to be a Vice Admiral to use it. And I got to fly it around at Christmas as part of the mission to get it. And it looks, to me, not knowing the ships as well as other folks, I thought it was really awesome. So I got Odyssey. And my Klingon got the Klingon equivalent. So it was pretty cool. Yeah. The free Audi. I mean, I'm hoping it's a good ship. It looked neat. I can't pull it out to show you because I'm not high enough level, but I don't know the way they're saying the freebie Odyssey. I don't know. I hope that's a good, because I'm excited. I was like, ooh, free Vice Admiral, cool looking ship that probably will never be available again, they said. Those are nice, but the turn rate is rough. The Aatrox is worse for turn rate, though. Yeah, we'll still try it. I liked it. I do want to try that carrier out that you have at some point, because I really like the idea of the little fighters. I just don't know how the rest of the ship is. So, yeah, Cynic says it's not bad. It just turns like an obstinate yak. That's not pretty. An obstinate yak. Oh goodness. Well, that pretty much brings us to an end for Star Trek. So that was Wounded Wolf by Akrilon. I'll go ahead and post the link to that at the Star Trek forum for everybody. But it was a pretty good mission. And if you are just starting out in Star Trek, just stick with it. There's a bit of a learning curve at first, depending on your experience with MMOs and the type of MMOs that you play. The game has a lot of depth to it. So, you know, just stick with it. It gets easier and funner. It's a really good game. I've just been really stuck on it lately. Tomorrow is Wednesday night, so I'm looking for some new stuff. You know, at least new for what I've played on here. So I'll have something loaded up, ready to go tomorrow. And Miller Lite. Oh, Miller Lite. Yes, you came at the end. We started like hour and a half ago, whatever that time is your time. Hour and a half ago. So yeah, we're sorry you missed it. Eagle Claw says the Aatrox is great for science that I have found. Great BOF stations. It's just really hard to keep anything on your bow for the 90-degree abilities, which is super important because I've learned that my science stations are pretty limited. I've got my science station loaded up with shield drains, but because even this Constitution cruiser I have has such a terrible turn rate, I don't even get to use that stuff half the time. So I have to like come in first, pop it with a shield drain, and then turn starboard. So I gotta like choose one shield drain, and that's kind of it for the rest of the fight. So, Miller Lite, see you tomorrow then. Yep, we'll see you tomorrow. I haven't picked the game, so it'll be a surprise when we get it going. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Gamer Me says, nice to know I'm doing science too. I think I may start over. Bad thing is the free-to-play is one character only. Oh, I did not know it was one character only. I think then the only reason I have as many as I do is that's like leftover legacy from my paid account time. But the nice thing about the free-to-play though is I think you can buy additional character slots. So even though you don't have to pay the subscription, you could open it up and just shell out $3-4 and get a character slot. I'm not sure the exact cost, but you know, that way you don't have to erase it. And the Eagle Claw says, yep, I rip shields and heal and let my ships do the real damage. So science, it kind of depends on the playstyle you like. I just happen to like the kind of the idea of the lumbering monsters that, you know, broadside. I'm not very good at the quick ships that have to come in cannons and bypass and then whip around and come back. I'm not very good at that, but I'm pretty good at just the slow and steady. Science, I don't know. I like the more direct approach damage. So they're all valid. They're all valid playstyles. You just gotta find the one you like. And then Gamer Me says, I think I screwed up anyways. I like exploring more than combat. Yeah, I'm more combat. So that's kind of why I went with the Constitution Cruiser. Once I have enough money saved up, I'll have to get. I think as you start hitting some of the higher tier ships, you don't get to use your money so much. You have to start spending dilithium crystals and things like that to get ships. So I'll have to look later to pick something up. So Millilite, my strategy is flying circles until either me or the enemy dies. That's my strategy. Just circle. Just we do a little slow dance. Just broadsides at dawn. Pump that one shield. And my wife's working something here. Oh, she's got questions. Well, that's pretty much it for me. I just want to thank again everybody for coming out. Join us again tomorrow, same time, same channel. That's 10:30 p.m. Central Time. Whatever that is, your time zone. I'll let you do the math. And Wednesday, again, it's open. But Thursday night, we'll be doing EverQuest 2. So that means probably tomorrow and Thursday we'll be deciding which things we'll actually go visit or what content we will actually run. But based on some talking with like Gamer, we'll probably run some instances that are level appropriate for level 55 or 56 that my character is. So we might do something a little bit different this coming Thursday. And then Friday will be open night again. I get to stay up super late, so I'll find out what's playing. I'm really disappointed there's no Guild Wars 2 this weekend, and I haven't heard of any Secret World betas, so I just don't know what will happen Friday night. So maybe we'll watch a movie. Maybe I'll play a board game. I watched that Geek and Sundry. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like their version of tabletop. I don't have a production crew with what I do. I'm the production crew, so what they've got is really, really cool. So if I ever do a board game night, it's going to be live, and it's going to be like just me and my wife. Maybe. I'll have to tilt the camera down. And we'll have to play like really far away so you can see like the whole board and everything. So it it won't be very good. But one day I will figure out how to put tabletop, and we'll put a tabletop night into the show. Won't be the same as theirs because ours will be live and I'll be trying to watch the chat. So, we'll have interactive board game night. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Yeah, stream Uno. Millilite says stream Uno. Well, we play Skip-Bo at this house. It's like an advanced Uno. So if you're not familiar with Skip-Bo, look it up. But if we do a card game, that's probably what we would do. So, all right, everybody. Thanks again. I'm going to go ahead and sign out. I got to get ready for work. I mean, it's still 8 hours away, but I like to get some sleep. So we'll see y'all later. Be safe and clicky.